What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 76 of our MLB The Show 24 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise mode here on the channel. The Pirates, they find themselves here in Game 1 of the NLCS after sweeping the St. Louis Cardinals in the NLDS. So here we go, getting ready for the NLCS for like the 5th year in a row now, I want to say. We got bumped by the Phillies the first couple years we made it to the NLCS before we decided to win all the last 2 seasons. So the hunt for their 3rd consecutive World Series championship started this season, and they are now one step closer here as the NLCS is upon us. The best of 7 series here starts out in Pittsburgh. Of course, you're going to have the best pitcher in all of baseball. They're going to start in game number 1. A 30-game winner. Yes, you heard me correctly. A 30-game winner is going to start game 1 here of the NLCS. So here we go. Both teams, they are ready. They are poised to head out onto the field. And, of course, the Pirates are definitely the favorites going into this NLCS. So the Pirates are the team to beat here. Skenes, 1 game, 1 win, 7 innings pitched, a 0 ERA, a .14 whip, 12 strikeouts, a 55% strikeout rate for the 2-time Cy Young Award winner. So Skenes here on the mound. So it's an automatic victory, by the way, for the Pirates. Nico Hoerner, swing and a miss. That's 102 up and in, and that's strikeout number 1 for Paul Skenes. So 1 down now here in the inning. Up comes Jackson Merrill. Merrill with the 1-2 count. He swings and misses at the slider. So big off-speed pitch there by Skenes as he has 2 strikeouts now in the game. And Luis Arias, the first baseman, up. He swings through 102. That's a 1-2-3 first as Skenes strikes out the side in order. On the mound here, Dylan Lesko, 1 game, 1 loss, an inning and a third pitched, a 47 and a quarter ERA, a 5 and a quarter whip, 3 strikeouts though. So 3 strikeouts. He has a 27.3% strikeout rate. So here we go. Schwarber, who led off with home runs twice in the NLDS, drives that to center. That's going to be caught by Merrill out there for out number 1. So 1 down now here in the inning. Let's take a look at the Pirates lineup. We're going to have Carlos Correa manning third base in today's game, due to it being a righty on the mound. Correa doesn't do so well against lefties, in which we will have Tanner Schobel. Here we go. Dylan Cruz grounds that one left side, backhanded by the shortstop. Over to first, not in time, and that's an infield single. So big play there by the shortstop, just couldn't get it down. Spencer Jones up, chops that one over the glove of the leaping Luis Arias. And that's going to be a first to third endeavor, but no! Gunned down by Fernando Tatis. Dylan Cruz just could not get there in time. Here we go, Henry Davis. Davis drives that to left field. That one's high. That one's over the glove of the left field, and that's a ground rule double. That would have scored a run if not for Dylan Cruz getting thrown out. Up next is Bryce Eldridge, who ropes that into right. 1 run is in. Davis rounds third, heading home, and Davis is gunned out. Second outfield assist of the inning for Fernando Tatis. Up comes Tatis now, and he strikes out swinging on the changeup. So he's 0 for 1 of the day, and that's 4 straight punch-outs now for Paul Skenes. Ethan Salas, the catcher, up, and Salas drives that to center field. That's high and deep, and that's going to be caught on the run there by Spencer Jones. So with 2 away now here in the 2nd inning, up comes MJ Melendez, the left fielder. Melendez 1-2 count, pops this one up. Correa underneath of it, foul territory, and he will make the catch. So with a 1-2-3 second, on now to the bottom half. Correa leads things off. He chases that pitch way too far out of the zone. Catcher throws to first in time, and that's going to be out number 1 on the strikeout. First of the game for Lesko. Hassel up now. Hassel drives that left field. Melendez going to give chase. That one going to be caught on the run. Unfortunate at bat right there for Robert Hassel III. Up now comes Connor Griffin. Griffin, 1-2 count. Chops that one. Lesko has it over to first in time. And that's going to end the second inning there. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We have Eggy Rosario up, and he goes down swinging. Poor Eggy, just not a good at-bat there. 5 on the day now for Skenes. Up comes DeVeers, and he strikes out looking as well. And that's going to be strikeout number 6 for Paul Skenes. Up now comes Drew Waters, and Waters, he sends that to left. That one's going to be over the glove of the leaping Griffin. That's going to be a 2-out single for Drew Waters. So with 2 outs now in the inning, runner on first. Up comes the second baseman Horner, who strikes out for the second time in this game. Lots of punch-outs early for Skenes, and here we go. Tamara Johnson, 2-1 count. Chopper, that's going to be fielded by DeVries. And there you go, that's out number 1. So 1 down the third, that brings up Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 on the day, and Schwarber swings through that one for out number 2. So strike him out, throw him out at first. There you go, drop third, strike by Salas. Up now, Dylan Cruz, full count, and Cruz issued the free pass. 2 out walks, come back to bite you, Dylan. You don't want to be issuing free passes, I'm going to be honest with you. Up comes Spencer Jones. Jones drives that to center. That one's high. Not that deep, though. Not even warning track depth. That's going to end the third inning. On top of the fourth, here we go. Jackson Merrill, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, 102 up and in. How the hell are you supposed to hit that one? 8th of the game now for Skenes. Up comes Arias, who strikes out 102 high there. And that's going to be back-to-back punch-outs here in the fourth. He has 9 now on the day. And Tatis, 2-2 count. He swings and misses on the slider, down and away. And Skenes strikes out the side in order. He's got 10 punch-outs through 4. Here we go, bottom half of the fourth. Up comes Davis. Pops this one up, foul territory. Luis Arias underneath, makes the grab, and that's out number 1. 1 down now here in the fourth inning. Up comes Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge will ground that one to second. He's got it. Nico Horner to first in time. That's going to be out number 2. 2 outs now here in the fourth inning for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that's going to bring up the 6th-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 on the day, and Correa lines that to center. That one will be caught, and that's going to end the fourth inning there. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and here we go, top of the 5th. Ethan Salas leads things off with a strikeout there. And again, how do you hit 102 in that spot? Paul Skenes puts it masterfully up there. 2-2 counts, swing and a miss on 101, down and in for Melendez. And that's back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. Up now comes Eggy Rosario, 1-2 counts, swing and a miss. And there you go, end of the 5th there. Skenes strikes out the side in order. And that's what you like to see there from the dominant righty. Here we go, bottom half of the 5th. That's a swing and a miss by Robert Hassel. And definitely not the at-bat he wanted to have in that situation. Up next, here we go. Up comes Connor Griffin. Griffin will drive that to right field. That one's going to be camped underneath by Tatis. That's going to be out number 2 here in the 5th inning. So 2 outs now in the inning. Up comes Tamar Johnson. Johnson, 0 for 1 on the day. Swing and a miss on that curveball. That's going to end the 5th there, taking us to the top of the 6th. So game is flying by now here as DeVries comes up again. Big strikeout there by Skenes. Skenes masterful right here, pitching 102 multiple times for 14 strikeouts. Drew Waters, 1-2 count. Big swing and a miss there by the designated hitter, Drew Waters, for out number 2. Now, here we go. Nico Horner, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, 101 up and in. There you go. That's a lot of strikeouts. 16, I believe, through 6. Here as Skenes has only allowed the 1 hit. Up now, Kyle Schwarber, 1-2 count, and Schwarber ropes that one down the right field line. That one knocked down by Arias. Takes to the bag himself for out number 1. Here we go. Dylan Cruz up, full count. Cruz sends that right center. That one will be chased down by the right fielder. That's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the 6th inning. Up comes Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones with a 2-2 count. Chops this one for Salas. Salas, mask off, throw to first in time. And a 1-2-3-6 there for the Pirates. Now here we go, top of the 7th. Merrill leads things off, 1-2 count. Big swing and a miss on the slider there. 85 just gets him swing and a miss him. Now here we go, Arias up, 2-2 count, and there you go. Massive slider there for the 18th strikeout of the campaign here for Paul Skenes. Up comes Tatis, 1-2 count. Big swing and a miss, fastball up and in. And Tatis goes down without much of a whimper there. Here we go. Connor hurt out of the pen here for the Padres. So Lesko's day is done. He's got a 1.69 ERA in 5 games so far. Davis grounds that one left side. Knocked down by the diving DeVries, and that's going to be a leadoff single. Not really sure why he would dive for that one right there. It's a single nonetheless. And here we go. Bryce Eldridge up. Pops this one up. DeVries goes out, Melendez comes in, and DeVries is going to make the catch on this one, calling off the Padres left fielder. Up now Correa, grounds that one up the middle, past everyone in the infield, and there you go. That's going to be a 1-out single, putting a runner in scoring position. 2 on, 1 out for Hassel. Hassel drives that to center field. Tagging has the opportunity of Henry Davis, but he just opts to stay put at second base. So 2 on, 2 out now in the 7th, and the Pirates can break this one up with a base knock. Connor Griffin fights that one to right. That one will be caught by Nico Horner, and that's going to end the 7th inning there. On out top of the 8th, and out comes Alex Lang. So 19 strikeouts and 7 shutout innings of Paul Skenes, and his day is going to be done. Lang, the veteran here, 2 games, 2 innings, and then he's got a bunch of strikeouts. First man up, Ethan Salas grounds that one past the diving Connor Griffin. You love to see that right there. A man comes out of the bullpen here. You pull the starter, and the offense finally kind of takes advantage of it. Up now, Melendez, who goes down looking. Big strikeout number 1 there for Alex Lang. Up now, Eggy Rosario, who swings to that fastball there. 97 up and in for out number 2. Now here we go. Up comes DeVries. He goes down looking. Bat never left the shoulder. And they're going to strand that leadoff single. So there you go. Lang strikes out the side. Just not in order. Now comes Matt Cronin. 4 games, a loss. 4 innings pitched here so far in the postseason. He goes on 2.25 ERA. And a 29% strikeout rate here for the lefty Matt Cronin. So taking on Tamar Johnson. 2-2 count here in the 8th. Big swing and a miss there. Drop third strike. Throw to first in time. That's going to be out number 1. So 1 down now here in the inning. 3-2 count. Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber up, and Schwarber swings to that fastball there for out number 2. Big punch out there for Cronin. As up comes Dylan Cruz. 1-1 count to Cruz. Grounder. Eggy has it. Spins. Gets up. Fires in time. And on down to the top of the 9th. That is a 1-2-3-8 there for the Padres. And it's closing time here at PNC. Out comes the multi-time All-Star, the multiple-time reliever of the year, the holder of 40 saves this past season, as well as multiple NLDS saves. He is 3 for 3, a 56% strikeout rate here in the postseason so far. First man up, Drew Waters, goes down looking for the strikeout. Big out number 1 here. Up comes Horner, who swings through that splitter there for out number 2. Now, down to their final out here in the inning. 1-1 count to Merrill. Merrill drives that to center. Spencer Jones ranging. He's underneath, pulling off the left fielder, and the catch is made. And the Pirates take game 1 here by a score of 1-0. So 1 run is all it took here in today's game to link down the victory. And that's what you like to see there. Paul Skenes was masterful through 7, striking out 19 Padres hitters. That's got to be some sort of record there, right? 19 strikeouts in only 7 innings. You can't get much better than that. 1 hit allowed, no walks allowed. Davis was 2 for 3. He did have a double, and I believe he did score a run. So there you go. Big victory there. Lesko gets the loss, his 2nd of the postseason. Skenes moves to 2-0 here in the postseason. And Forrest Whitley picks up his 4th career save here in the 2030 postseason. So there you go, look at that. 7 innings, 1 hit, 19 strikeouts, opposed to 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, a walk, and an earned run. That earned run was the only difference of today's game. Lesko didn't pitch bad, but between two people who had to break first, Lesko broke first. But next 92, no piece.